ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the latest edition of Top Hat Chat. That was my reaction to the reactions of people's reactions to the latest Nintendo Direct. I am the Top Hat Gaming Man. This is Luke Street, my co-host, and this is Top Hat Chat. So obviously today we are going to be talking about reactions, and that was your reaction to...
Yeah, I was laughing at you.
Exactly, because it was stupid.
It was ridiculous, but that is pretty much how I've been sat on my sofa watching through the reaction videos of Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, what's that about? Why does everyone react like that? I've never seen that in real life. People do that.
No, it feels very false. It's not very nice.
It's not. Like it's uncomfortable to watch because you can just see people trying to be greedy and extract as much money from the YouTube ecosystem as possible by behaving like complete plonkers, essentially, isn't it? So yeah, it's annoying to watch.
It is. It feels incredibly false and very sellouty.
Yes.
Being that excited. Nobody gets that excited about anything. Like, I remember watching FIFA videos a year ago and having people legitimately like jump up and throw chairs across the room, break their TVs and monitors. Like, I've genuinely seen that. On people opening FIFA packs.
But that doesn't happen in real life, does it?
But it got loads of views.
Yep, so who's watching this crap?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, maybe some people do react like that. Can you think of a reason why they would?
Mate, the only way someone would ever behave like that in real life, I reckon, if they lived a really crap, unfulfilling existence. Like maybe I'm just bitter and different. We're not bitter. Maybe I'm bored because I've been to every continent on the planet. I've procured every game I've ever wanted. I've pretty much done everything I've ever wanted.
Yeah, you have been.
I've conquered life, so
spoiled.
Yeah, so I'm not going to get excited over a bloody Smash Brothers game what I'm not going to get for another year. That'd be dumb.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to be excited about a game, which I do get excited about games sometimes, my reaction's going to be...
Do you?
This would probably be my reaction. If I was watching, I don't know, Nintendo Direct, a game genuinely excited me, it'd probably be like...
Yeah.
That would probably be the extent.
Well, I mean, what games have you been excited about recently? Exactly, I'm trying to think. And I can't remember you being excited.
It's hard for me to get excited, to actually get excited. I'll be honest, I was quite looking forward to, what's it, before it came out, I can't think what's even called now, the Zelda game on the Switch.
Okay, so you were excited about Breath of the Wild?
Yes, I was genuinely excited about that.
Yeah,
I really was looking forward to playing it.
And how many monitors did you break in your excitement?
None. That's what I'm saying.
Really?
I just watched it. I just used to watch videos. And I don't. Nice. I don't even think I broke a smile. I probably just watched it. That's what's.
Could that be your natural British sensibility?
I don't know. Yes. So could all these over-the-top reactions just be? Is that an American reaction stuff? Let us know in the comment section, ladies. Is that just how Americans react to things? Maybe. Because I spent a lot of time in America, and I know this is a fact. Actually, it is a fact that Americans speak with a higher tone than Brits. Did you know that? They're actually when people say Americans are loud, it's because it's actually true. They do speak louder. Although obviously I'm speaking very loud right now because I'm trying to interact with the camera. But obviously this is not the tonality I talk at in real life, or is it?
No, you're calmer.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you would see that if you watched us on twitch.tv/TopHatChat, which is slightly less canon than this. And
yes, I suppose so.
Yes, you get to see what he's really like, which is similar to this, but with calmer periods.
Okay.
I've got a plug in now, I think.
Yeah, that was nice, a nice touch there.
Thank you.
But anyway, back to these ridiculous reactions. What I find most sad about it is all these reaction videos which are over the top and just completely unbelievable is the fact that I feel like these YouTubers are all doing it to stand out. And by doing these over the top reactions, they're not standing out at all. They're just getting lost in the shuffle, half of them, aren't they? Because they're all doing exactly the same thing. Kind
of like the goth trend.
It's exactly like the goth trend,
ago,
yes.
Where they all tried to be individual and ended up turning into the same thing.
Yes, it's exactly like that. Yeah. So by our reaction to the Nintendo Direct, like just watching it calmly, was actually ended up being the most viewed video we've ever had on Top Hat Chat. That's because people liked the fact that we was watching it honestly instead of just being some lying twat and pretending to be excited about literally everything that was on there.
Yeah, which makes sense.
It does, because people prefer a more realistic reaction to things, don't they?
Well, I hope so, and that's what we try and do, I suppose.
Yeah, and although I do portray a gimmick to some extent, I do try and put across as many of my own opinions as possible. Would you agree with that?
Well, again, unless you're doing something that's obviously tongue-in-cheek, generally this is your opinion.
And I like to think that these channels, Top Hat Chat and Top Hat Gaming Man, I hope they stand out from the pack. They're two gaming channels that are quite different from everything else, rather than continuing to pollute the YouTube echo chamber like the majority of other tubers' content out there. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
I'd hope so.
I hope so. I mean, it's one of those things where we try and be as honest as possible.
Like now, obviously.
Yeah. And we don't really like the whole trying to do what everybody else has done just to get views. We're hoping that we'll stand out enough.
Maybe.
Ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it is sad, isn't it, that that's what it's come down to. People are literally all making exactly the same content, no matter how ridiculous, just to get views. It's really sad.
It is. Yeah.
Like something like the Nintendo Direct, although nothing particularly exciting happened in the video, it still would have been quite nice to hear people's honest thoughts on what they...
Yeah. Can people even have honest thoughts anymore with the amount of stuff that's just spiraling around constantly?
Yeah.
Like, it almost makes you feel like you should have been more excited. And I did find myself seeing some of these reactions thinking, am I just bitter? Am I inventing this Nintendo hatred shit? And I think, well, actually, no, I'm not. I did get excited about things. I was like, oh, that looks really good. I just didn't lose my head about it.
This is what I find stupid. I constantly have all of these complete morons online having a go at me, telling me, stop being a Nintendo hater, I hate Nintendo, blah, blah, blah. I've spent more money on Nintendo products than probably anyone who's ever watched one of my videos, or gather.
Yeah.
Like all of these people who call me a Nintendo hater, I've probably spent way more on Nintendo games than they have. So how could I hate Nintendo when I've purchased a ridiculous amount of Nintendo games in my lifetime? That wouldn't make sense. I don't hate Nintendo. I'm just honest, and when I see something I don't agree with, I will point it out. Like, you can like something and not necessarily agree with everything they represent. Simple as that.
Yeah, I mean,
if you agree
I do that with you constantly.
Exactly. Like, if you literally liked everything about something, that makes you a radical, in my opinion. That's a radical.
And that is not good.
Yes, it's on the political spectrum, that would make you far left or far right, and no one likes anyone who's far right, and no one likes anyone who's far left. They're the scummy sides of the spectrum, and it's the same thing. If you only like, well, not if you only like Nintendo, if you love Nintendo and can't see any fault of anything they do, then you've been radicalised by the company.
Yeah. You have to enjoy it or dislike everything on its own merit.
Exactly.
You have to make a decision about everything as it comes.
Exactly. Yes.
And not just go, well, actually, I'm affiliated to this, so they can't do no wrong.
And that's what I feel about a lot of these YouTube channels as well. Like, they would just stick with one company, and they're either always support it, always slag it off, etc.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Because that can't genuinely be somebody's opinion unless they're a dick.
Like, if you watch my channel, there's tons of videos what are just positive things about Nintendo, isn't there? There's probably more positive videos about Nintendo than negative ones. That's what's annoying. I hate Nintendo, yet I make more positive videos about Nintendo, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. So, other people's opinions on you are wrong.
So yes,
you're always right.
So we hate the echo chamber, and we hate all of these false reactions which are becoming their own echo chamber. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, it seems like it's forcing people to behave in ways they wouldn't normally.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So ladies and gentlemen, please try and get some sort of identity of your own. Is that a good way to end?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, that's our final thoughts. Take care of yourselves and each other. Cheerio.